Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You remain Hyrule in the land of the blessed gem of the Antilles, the place that many of us call home. 8:14 is the time. Welcome to Activated Mornings for today, Friday, March 3rd, 2023. In studio this morning, we've got Mr. Kingsley Christal and yours truly, Christal. We're going to take you up until 9:45. Weatherman said it's going to be a wet one today. So that means.
But the man says it will be a wet one. It's a welcome sign that we have in rain. And that's good. I'm convinced that global warming is something that is real. Because I can remember when I was growing up, January, February, March, April, May was extremely dry months. It's good to see that we have a bit of rain. Well, as Crystal says, it's Friday. I want to ask you some things though. Do you go town on Fridays? Do you go to Kingston on Friday? Kingston is the city of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What do you do when you go town on Fridays? Well, most women / housewives normally go to do shopping. In our days, we used to call it grocery. I don't know if it was plenty, but it was enough to keep us from Friday to Friday. So that's my first question on the Kingston today. Why? And I'm hoping that you plan to buy locally produced food like yams, dashing, tanya, potatoes, everything that we produce locally. That's the way to let the vendors / farmers intend to sell you. Another thing I want you to focus on is their presentation and attitude towards you as a customer. And I noticed something. Everything in St. Vincent, while they pack the quantity quite small, it begins at $5 easy. So most often time you pay $5 easy for 3 Edos and a half. You probably pay $5 easy for 2.5 Tanya. Everything begins at $5. I know we should start coming from one, but the same as the farmers and them normally come from 5.
No, they start counting from 1. You get 1 bag of $5 Edos. I think it's easier to manage. They don't have to be looking for the coins and the change. Easier to pull out $5.
No, I agree with you that they start come from 1 when they pack in the bags for the merchandise, but they are talking about the price tag they carry. Everything is $5 and up. Okay, so if you go to Kingston, you have to say, I'm putting together $5 for dasheen, $5, and you're getting one. You put it inside $5 for potatoes, you're getting 2.5 Edos, you might probably just get about 3. And Tanya, well, the most expensive and tasty food is Tanya. Okay, how much people remember we used to make rotis from Tanya? Now we use English potato to do that.
Really?
Your mom never told you that?
But I mean, you could put anything. I mean, potato is just what.
Your mom never tell you that she used to make roti from Tanya's? Boy,
You
it
asking
tastes
if
good.
my mom used to make roti too?
Well, if she ever make it, I guess she eats already. It just tastes fine.
It just tastes fine.
Really nice. Yeah.
But technically speaking, you could make it from any ground provision, right?
I hope so. But
how will it taste?
I never eat a roti with sweet potatoes yet, so I eat
We should try it.
English
that
potato.
Sweet and that salt. Oh, it might be delicious. You never know.
Right. So so you have to pay attention to the price. Everything is up at $5. But I noticed last Tuesday when we had a discussion here, myself, Christal, and the other Minister of Agriculture, Albert News side take insult from our program and it becomes news, and that's good. That means we're doing something good. Some of the Caesar even indicated to me yesterday. He said, "Well, I noticed we make the news." So it's a good thing that we had that fruitful discussion. And he said, well, I don't think he said, but I'm saying to you that food prices in St. Vincent from vendors / farmers seem to be too expensive. If you are a housewife or somebody who take care of the home, you can send us your thoughts at 457-9994. Let us know if our observation from this standpoint is true. But, the presentation, Christal, when I was younger, I go to town with my mom, right? Compared to today, the Edos and the yams are presented much cleaner in a plastic bag. And long-term base, the farmers them tell you, man, Me clean off this. I just say, Mommy, why you buying all these provision with the sand? The vendor will tell you, it's to keep the plant alive, the food alive. Why you go keep something alive when you don't dig it out? So I know
Moisture.
well, they must give us the temperature, but that was really stupid.
Probably.
That was really stupid.
What if it actually worked to keep them fresher longer?
No, it never
They have
worked.
the soil around them a little
Because
bit.
Crystal, there's something. When I used to go with my mom to buy dashi, right? She would go home and she peel, clean them and put them in the basket. By weekend, they're rotten. Now, if you peel them off and you put them in the freezer, they last as long as you want them to do. So the dirt on them at the time was stupidness. Was stupidness for leaving dirt on sweet potatoes, leaving dirt on eggs and dashi. You know, when you go home, you clean them off, you have a whole container of dirt to dispose of. Come on, I see that has changed. So the presentation seems to be much better today, right? By far. And people are putting them nicely in plastic bags. But we have to understand some of the farmers, the vendors will say to us, well, why are you questioning my price? I have to buy to sell over. Oh, so because you buy to sell over, I have to be a punching bag. So when I come to Kingston, I must be able to pay what you think I should be paying so that you can reap a big profit and forget about customer service and presentation towards me. I mean,
you could go plant your own.
You see that with some level of sarcasm. You think I should?
No.
I must go plant my own.
Serious. If there is an issue with the cost, then plant your own.
I think people doing exactly what I did. I just laughing after you. This I was going.
You're laughing at me.
I must go plant.
You're laughing at me because I didn't laugh, so you cannot laugh after.
But
you're laughing at me.
Crystal, here you happen. I do plant my own, because let me tell you something. One of the best peas field that is presenting is the one that I have at my home. So
peas.
I have them peas right from Christmas until today. You see the ash that fell from the volcano? Oh my God. That has created an avenue for me to just eat peas, sleep peas, pick peas.
And everything else peas.
The hardest thing is to do is to share them, okay? Yeah. So we kind of keep it local. So if you normally do a shop, call us and let us know what are some of the advantage or disadvantage as a consumer. Well, if you're dressed too nice in a shop, Jack, and you walk into the poor people palace, remember the price gone through the window, Yeah. And if you happen to have visitors and they are for Caucasian color, don't forget the price gone through the window, okay? But the best approach is to do, give yourself enough time, find yourself at the place where you see the merchandise to be sold and observe them, and then you decide to approach a particular farmer or a vendor, and then you will see what they have to offer. But if you just go inside to the wholesale shop, hello, they're going to dig out your eyes, okay, with the price. Okay? Not me say so. It was said last Tuesday, right? So we hope that we will hear from persons who have an experience going to the market or going to wherever you shop. I noticed that we're trying to limit the amount of persons on the side streets that we refer to as vendor, and we're encouraging them to go into the poor people palace or the facilities which was built for them opposite the leading supermarket of Kingston, adjacent to the customs. So you need to do that. You need to, and you'll be surprised that you will go into a supermarket. We have a caller, Christal. Good morning.
Good morning. King, we are talking on behalf of the market vendor, the people that who selling, especially gong provision, who come in town and sell. Now, these people selling maybe to send the pick to school, they have to buy this thing, they have to face the same inflation like ordinary people, They have to take care of the home. They have to pay light bill, they have to pay this and that. I ain't saying that it might have some people who overdoing it, but over the years, people don't consider when the market people come in town to sell, are people who vending. They just like you who drive in a car, who have to take care of expense and then maintain your home. So we must be considerate. And the other point is, the market people themselves say it in the document, people have to buy food. So the problem is, you have to hustle up on the street. Long as money generate, people have to buy food, so they run in the market and buy it. They go and buy it. The problem now is I tell the police harassing the people that who come out and say, lock up the people that who buy it. Who encouraging people to come out on the street because the country is small. So we have to rationalize how we use the spaces. And the other problem again. The approach that they take, sometimes I might get it so that by okay. They should be more considerate. We have a situation in Barbados where the temple yard was coming to existence. It's the ordinary people on the street who, after they figure out the street, had to create, when we say demonstrating tongue and again, my temple yard, when I check the space in the market there, it could have been more better organized, especially the last one to the back. I saw most of the craft people them. If you put the image of temple yard, that could have been craft and most of the thing and would be the one right to the end. But what has happened? There are some people that be supporting development of the country. They go about over some pick-up park and experience. And loaded with anxiety to come back home to contribute. But society just say, hey, you not been grammar school, me not know your parents, me not know this and that. So hey, what happen? If that idea go pay up, you go to come and use them and then twist it up. But you see you're not supposed to say nothing, you're supposed to say in tongue as a hand hands. And behind the scene, a whole set of things that's happened. Kingsley, you notice in certain quarters, certain people, me can't talk in tongue. They put it in our newspaper to say me opposing government. When they've been in opposition, they were supporting. The main problem I said, the problem in the country could be solved from a community level if people in high authority go back to the hotel and listen to ordinary vibes who just come among them and who care about the country.
Yes.
But instead of beating up on the market people, you have to beat up on 10 persons who don't look at the whole vibe, recognizing that people have ideas too, and the ordinary people, them are the people who you're supposed to sit down to and listen to sometime. Now everything they tell you might be right, They can respect them and reason to do them. Everything will be fine. You have a problem in the country. If you're not go grammar school, if you're not this and if you're not that, you're useless. And this is some of the problem, Kingsley. Things could be better, because when election time come, a whole set of people just come together to deal with the election. When it's done, they say some of you could only vote. Shut your mouth, and when we say jump, no question. These are some of the problem we have to consider the country and to go forward.
Yes,
now, attacking as a man who come out with society, and the two parties come out with society, should have a whole set of negative in the two. And somebody, also the poet, the corruption and everybody had to talk, because this is time for heal the society to make it a more stronger one. Okay, Mr. Kingsley. Come off the farmers and them.
Yeah, okay.
Rationalize more better. Don't beat them up.
All right, okay. Well,
Thank you.
Well, I don't think that I was beating up the farmers. I was just making sure that equality is transparent across the board. They have what we want. We have the money. We depend on them to provide the merchandise, and we go and make a negotiation in terms of what we see and our approach to person. But I agree with you that there is a theory in St. Vincent and Grenadines. If you do not pay to go went to university, you should keep quiet in St. Vincent and Grenadines. Common sense is no common anymore. You have to have a level of. You have a WhatsApp you want to jump into, you say? Yeah. So
Because this WhatsApp message is shocking. Morning, Kingsley. When I say buy Blackfish crisps.
I have a Blackfish vendor from Bali that I don't buy. I met at Glen Jackson. So whenever I need some chips, I go to the vendor in place and ask for V, and she's giving my portion of compliments with from Glen Jackson. I will tell you how long I know her.
Okay, so this person's saying, right? I bought 7 pieces. It had to be 7 big pieces for $5.
Wow.
And 2 pieces for $5. I think the dried one now.
Yeah.
2 of the dried pieces in a bag for 5. It's getting worse. They must sell with conscience. Who sell it won't buy it.
Have you ever went to bar and see where they do the processing, Christal?
I've seen the images on social media.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot.
have not gone. I've not had the opportunity or taken the time to actually go down and see.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and you have to be committed to do.
So it's plenty of work.
It's
So
plenty of work.
so the price that you pay,
It's
paying for the
justified.
work. But you see, that's the thing too, right? Life is more expensive. Things are more expensive to maintain, and it's a lot of pressure for people, right? So it's hard to tell, or in some cases it's difficult to tell, okay, is this person overpricing the items, or is the increase justifiable based on the person's needs and the market value of that item?
Yeah, because before your time, Christal, when I go to the market to buy a portion of chips, they used to put it for me in a piece of cement paper, right? And all the oil used to come to now they have a nice Ziploc bag they put it in, so it is more environmentally friendly, free to transport home. That come with a cost. So you used to get a portion of chips with some cement paper for $5 and $7. Now they have to find a way to take it to $7.50 or $8 because they have to pay for the Ziploc bags that they're buying to put in to make it much comfortable for you and much friendly for you to transport. Because let's face it, that oil that comes from the blackfish is very oily and could be annoyingly smelly sometimes if it stays in your vehicle or a place for a long period of time. So like I say, it's
Yum yum.
a lot of work
Mhm.
to get it to its final product. So as Kakan, we're not beating up on anybody, now farmers, now vendors. We're just trying to see what and how best we could provide these services that they're offering to us from a more friendly and a more environmental standpoint. Because I don't want to go in Kingston
Well,
to buy some dashing in Crystal and it have a pound of dirt on it. I'm not telling you we dirt if we keep it alive. Once
I
you,
wanted dirt. I want some dirt to fill up some pothole. Give me the dirt.
when you go home, you have to just wash it off and cut off the skin and cut it up in small portion and put it in bags and put it in the freezer. Tanya don't have to look at Tanya have a strong life thing. Those sometimes you have to feed them to see if one of the side are porous because what you do, they will have them all bundled in a heap, like a $10 heap or $5 heap, but you see 3 or 4 of them look well, and then you have 2 in there that is not so friendly. So you as a customer, you have to finger feed them to make sure that they're formed as they should be before you actually say, I'm taking this heap. You just can't have the farmer just say, okay, open your bag and throw them back inside it. They give you your 649. You understand what I'm saying? And things ain't so nice these days where money come by easy. So while the farmers want to make sure that they get their money's worth, we as the consumer want to make sure that when you sell us your merchandise, we get quality for the price that you're offering.
Remember, there are 2 consumers there. So there's the farmer producer, there's the vendor who's the wholesale buyer, and then there's us, the retail buyer. Sometimes some farmers cut out the vendors and they sell on retail.
Yeah, well, that is why a friendly housewife may go down on a Friday and a Saturday because she thinks she'll get better merchandise, more quality on a Friday because she will deal it directly with the farmers who come and act as vendors on Fridays and Saturdays. My mom used to do that because she used to get a better quality merchandise from a person who come and sell on Fridays and Saturdays. Yes.
It's a cultural thing too.
Yeah.
Most people shop on Fridays. Most people come to town on Fridays.
Yes.
So because there are more people, more customers equals more sales. So everything just goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
It's 8:33, by the way. We have to take a stop right now. At 8:45, we bring to you a 15-minute special with Quartz because it's Friday. So let's take a quick commercial break and come right back.
On Friday, March 3rd, there'll be thousands of dollars to be won. A lotto jackpot of $60,000. A new home, car, or that education.
Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Next lotto jackpot, $60,000.
Your clothes demand a deep down stain fighting clean. Tough on the job with the power to clean Supreme. It's Supreme Bleach, providing plenty of power, producing the whitest whites, and putting an end to stubborn mildew stains. Supreme Bleach has been tried, tested, and proven the #1 stain fighter in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and across the Caribbean. You'll say the same when you experience the Supreme power for yourself. Supreme Bleach, available at all leading groceries and supermarkets. Official agents, Log Enterprises Limited, Lower Middle Street.
Boy, that's where you getting crashing on. Your brakes real good, boy.
Now brakes alone good enough. My tires good too.
Tires? Where you get them tires, boy?
Out by Caribbean Tire Plus, man. They out in Addersville. Can't miss it. Look for the orange container on them. Plenty parking space and open 7 days a week all thing, man. Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And on Sundays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call them today. Caribbean Tire Plus, 784-432-4786 or email ctiresplus@gmail.com.
Thank you for calling Lynch Caribbean Brokers, where your happiness is homemade. How could we assist?
Hi, yes, I'm looking for a new home insurance plan, but I want something personal.
Have you heard about our Home Sweet Home insurance plan?
Home sweet home? What at?
With Lynch Caribbean's Home Sweet Home insurance plan, you could save up to 15% off your current home insurance. What's more, the policy offers much more coverage than what you're typically getting on the market. Being a part of our family ensures your home will be a happier place while protecting what you hold dear.
Thanks. This sounds exactly like what I've been looking for. Widest coverage at the sweetest premiums.
There's no place like Home Sweet Home with Lynch Caribbean Brokers.
Let's get your laundry clean and fresh with the widest range of washing machines and dryers in SVG. At Singer, choose between our West Point and Speed Queen brands with an array of washing machines with payments starting as low as $92 per month. Your laundry room wouldn't be complete without a Whirlpool or Speed Queen electric or gas-operated dryer, saving your energy consumption. Also in stock is our West Point washer-dryer combo for only $136 per month. One machine that does the work of two. No need to change machines. Just toss in your laundry and forget about it. Whether your preference in machines is top loading or front loading, whether you want a 9 kilogram or a larger 15 kilogram washer, whether you're looking for a gas or electric dryer, we've got it all at Singer. Visit us today and get the washing machine and dryer that's perfect for you. Singer, your family company.
3, 2, 1. FM is SVG.
All right, welcome back. 8:36 is the time across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Let me say good morning to Anne, Petra, and James, and all the folks who are on our live. So there's a comment here, right? So it's okay for the vendor to overcharge the customer because he or she has bills to pay and child or children to send to school. The customer has money and no bills, nor kids to send to school either.
Well, that is a response to Kwame Punisher, because I didn't think we dog anybody in terms of the overcharging. We were just asking the price, and he's suggesting that the farmers as vendors have their responsibility, so when they put their prices, we shouldn't comment about it. So it's just a broad commentary that he made, but I think it has a negative collocation on it. Yes.
All right, here's another one. Good morning, Christal and Kingsley. Very good discussion so far. I agree with the gentleman who called in support of the vendors. Continue to listen. Good morning. Recognize the image then. I thought it was your brother. So good morning, dear. All right. Another response, Kingsley. Yes, you were beating up on the farmers and vendors. You said they will dig out your eye.
You know, sometimes I come here and try to be as modest as possible, right? With no negative intention. But sometimes I wonder if I just come and just keep them on court and shut it up. You know, because I just said we're not dogging anybody, but we're looking out for both sides, the customer and the consumer and the vendors, okay? Is that me who said food is expensive? They won't listen to the person who said food is expensive last Tuesday? I'm just asking people to share their experience. Okay, for instance, we used to have a market in Fountain. Miss Robertson used to be the leading vendor there. We had them in Annisville. I see them at Stubbs, right opposite to Bronx Hardware. I see them in North Union. Those are persons who do farming and come to those particular spots to do their selling. If I go to the country like I do every day for the airport, I buy from those spots because I think that I am getting more for the buck. That is exactly what I am trying to see. If persons who do shop on weekends could tell me. For instance, I'm not too sure if Midway Butcher still advertise here, but he used to advertise here a long time. And the butcher in my psyche that my mother just sent me to was a guy called Terry Gibson's, okay, from Gumi. Midway Butcher came to service and put a new twist and the cutting of meat. Because a long time days, when you go buy meat by butchers, the chop man a big cut, so go and hold a splint up bone all in the food and they cook it up. Now these days, because they cutting them in nice and things like that, they are much more equally presented and easy for you to prepare and clean. But vending is not a truly thing, it's been a thing of the past. People been doing that for years and they're making their life living and they are surviving. So we're not beating up on them. We're admitting that they are providing service, but we hope they could go a little bit further and give us quality service for our money that we are spending. Okay? So don't read into it more than what I said, okay? Yeah, right, okay.
Okay, here's one here. Kingsley, have you ever noticed after buying, talking all thing in one, right? Talking all thing in one. Before I get to that one, sometimes, right, based on who is selling, you would hear a different response. So if a man has the same product and it's more expensive, there's some people who they'll just close their eyes and buy. But sometimes, let somebody else sell that same product for the same price.
But tell you something, Chris.
And they vex.
If you will listen this morning, I say, if you are Mr. Biggs or Mr. Rich or Mr. Poor, in between, depends on where you go, the price fluctuate. So the farmer has the eye and who looking for, but you as the customer, you shouldn't have your eye on who is selling and selling to suit your pocket or like that. You might just walk in, drop your hand by your side and just say, sell me that, sell me that, sell me that, sell me that, sell me that.
Right,
No, we can't do that.
But sometimes some customers are unreasonable with vendors because they will go in big supermarkets and they will pick up, and they wouldn't complain. They might complain, but they're still gonna buy it.
But here's something else, Christian. You go a little further. When you go to this big supermarket, there's being called the names. The merchandise are nice, wrapped, clean, presented
all the time.
Most of the time.
Because sometimes I see some squiggly looking things. Like, let me just go marketing down here. Get better deal down there.
I will tell you who the supermarket. I will tell you who the supermarket you just shop to look for those merchandise that is presented off air. Okay.
Right. No name, no warrant anyway. But sometimes people like to bid down on the smaller man who is selling, and they have no complaints on the bigger man who's selling the same thing.
But there's something.
It's the same problems you have. So this commentary, Kingsley, have you ever noticed after buying the merchandise, peeling it, it's no good and you end up with nothing? You just have a wasted good for $5. Supermarkets, sometimes that happens to you too. Peel potato inside, black.
But Christal, I agree with you because hey, the posters who pack the merchandise for the supermarkets and big vendors pack them in a particular way. So they are peeling to you, and when you get to them, when you strip the plastic off, the merchandise has rotten and spoiled. You are at a disadvantage. You should take it back. I normally take it back.
Oh, yeah. In that case, you could take it back.
Yeah, take it back. Because I one thing I always do, Christal, don't care what I buy, I want to have a receipt. So I have proof that I purchased this merchandise here.
That's the other thing too. I used to show as you buy from.
Yeah, I was asking to produce a receipt.
So
give him a receipt. And Christal, a lot of people don't know that, you could make a demand for a stamp on your receipt, because the people who do this business is robbing it in the revenue department if they don't put a stamp on it.
Yeah.
But most of us just take a receipt for what it's worth. But when you go back to them now and you go up in the store in the street. Hey, show me receipt we buy thing yesterday. Hey, when you see me yesterday, you have to bend out a shape to prove the person that you bought it yesterday.
Yeah. So here we're going to go forward, right? When we go to the vendor, just peel everything there one time.
You be ridiculous. You be ridiculous, Crystal. You think all the food that we buy on weekends and Fridays are going to prepare?
It's a
over the
risk,
weekend?
man. It's a risk. It's a
Yeah,
risk.
but this is a risk, yeah.
Yeah, there's a risk.
but here's something.
Sometimes the vendors don't even know. They can't tell that inside is not good, and then it's not even their fault. That's how they bought it.
But if you shopping like how most housewives do, they go to a particular vendor and they build up a relationship.
Right. So if you know from that vendor, you buy one time, you go back and you tell them, okay, you see this thing here, a lot of spots, a lot of worms, da, 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 da. Maybe they could look into, okay, I bought this from Farmer X. I'm going to tell Farmer X, maybe I wouldn't buy from Farmer X anymore.
Yeah, and most of it you buy from a regular farmer / vendor. When you say $1 he or she normally put over 1 or 2. So that's in case that you have that problem with the others. You know what I mean?
Yes. So we're gonna stop right here, discussion for now, but we're gonna resume after. It might be before 9 o'clock. We're not too certain. But with that, we're gonna end the live. Thank you so much. We'll resume with the second part. So look out